And now, the WGBS-TV News. With Lois Lane and Clark Kent. Reporting for WGBS News, here is Lois Lane.
This is Lois Lane from WGBS-TV News, and we're here at the Americana Museum with Carrie Hambrick. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Lois.
Can you tell us a little bit about the museum's history?
Well, it's my dad's been collecting since he was very young. Not only does he collect Superman, he collects everything else. And you can see a robot room, a famous monster section, Justice League of America, Marilyn Monroe, Elvis Presley, Tomb Raider, Pamela Anderson mixed in there. Gambling section, you name it. There's something in here, something for everyone. Finding Nemo section, you look in the little shark tank. And
Wonderful. Now, how long has the museum been open for?
it's been periodically open since 2006.
Wonderful, and I'm sure that you see a lot of people come through here each year.
Oh yeah, well, I've just moved back down here from Michigan, and this will be my first Superman celebration opening the store.
So I'm sure you're expecting a pretty busy weekend.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And I heard that you were involved in something exciting. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'm on a television show called Wolfman Mac's Chiller Drive-In. It can be seen every Saturday night on Retro Television Network.
Wonderful. Sounds like you're working on the next piece of Americana.
Oh yes, oh yes. Soon, I hope to have my own little section in there one day.
Well, we're going to come back and look for that.
Okay.
Thank you very much for having us here today.
All right, thank you, Lois.
Regular viewers of WGBS-TV News might remember that last year we had the great privilege of talking to Mr. Ilya Salkind. And we owe a great bit of thanks to Mr. Kenny Richardson for that. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, see you too.
Yeah,
Good
definitely.
To see you again.
And how many years have you been coming to the Superman celebration?
I've been here since 2003. Was my first year, and I just have a wonderful experience with it every year. Meet new people, have good friends, you know, just a great time. It's just awesome. It really is. And hanging out with Ilya, it was just an amazing experience. And he wants to send a shout out to everybody. He loves all his fans, and he just had a great time here last year.
Excellent. Well, we want to make sure we say a big hello to him too, because it was really great to see him and speak with him last year, certainly. And now, how did you get to know Mr. Salkind?
Well, it's funny. I had some help from Sam Rizzo, who does SuperboyHomepage.com, and Barry Fryman, who was a friend of Ilya's, and we just got together and started talking on the phone, and along came me into the picture, and he just asked me to be his agent and just help out, and that's what I've been doing ever since January of 2011.
That's good. It must have felt like quite an honor.
Oh, it definitely was. When you get that phone call, you drop the phone, classic move, you know. And it's just, he's really a nice guy. He really, you get the sense that he cares, and he's just all around good guy, and it's a lot of fun, you know, and it takes passion and dedication, and that's what Ilya had when he made Superman the movie, and of course Supergirl and Superboy. Yeah. And he's got a lot of new projects coming out. I can't really speculate on what they are, but sure, we're going to be impressed. I'll say that much.
Oh, certainly. Well, you know, we certainly have been so far.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And now, for you, now, how long have you been collecting Superman?
I've been collecting Superman ever since I saw Superman the movie in '78, 3 years old when I saw it at the drive-in. And it's just been, and again, it's passion, you know, you get a piece here, you get a piece there, you know, bargain hunting, whatever you might call it. But I've been collecting, seriously collecting, since I'll say about 1982. Okay. And I've been hard at it ever since.
Wonderful. Now, what is it about Superman that draws you to him?
Well, he's just an all-around good guy. He helps those in need, and with growing up, my childhood was, I had to endure some health reasons, and so whenever I saw the movie, it just, all my troubles went away. You know, it's like I could see him on the big screen, and I didn't have a care in the world. I knew everything was going to be okay. And that gave hope to a young kid.
Yeah.
you know. And like I said, with that hope, your passion gets bigger, your love of the character gets even more big, and that's what did it for me, you know, and what he stands for, the values, and he was raised in small town America, such as I am, and so it's like I actually share a kinship with him, you know, because, you know, we all know things aren't at their best right now with the, you know, with the war and everything, but you can look at Superman and know that that's what our heroes here are doing. You know, our military servicemen and people, they're doing the same thing. And what Chris did after his accident, you know, it just gives you more and more hope, you know, and that's what this world needs, is a lot more hope, you know, and
Absolutely true.
a little hope goes a long way.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
And now, and that kind of brings us to, how did you find out about the celebration?
I found out about the celebration on local news channel, KFS 12, plug in for that. But I saw that on the news in 2002, and I live about 2.5 hours away. And I never knew that this was going on up till I watched it on the news. And when I saw it on the news, I said, that's it, I got to go. If it's that close to home, I have to be there. And again, you know, 2003 was my first year. I was only here for that day. I met Mr. Steve Eunice from the homepage, and very nice guy. And got to meet yourself in the years past, and your lovely wife, Lois. And just, you know, it's just a good atmosphere, and that's how I found out about it, was on the news. But it's been with me ever since.
Excellent. And you know, and that would you say that's also the reason that you keep coming back to the celebration?
Yes, very good reason that I keep coming back, because everyone shares the same values, same respect for one another, and the love of Superman. You know, without the big guy here, you know, we wouldn't be here and celebrating what we celebrate every year.
That's
you know,
true.
And we want to get the word out for everyone across the world that you can make it here, because, you know, it's just a great atmosphere and good people, and just good fellowship, good time with everybody, you know, and you meet a lot of nice people, and it's really well worth it. Very well, you know, you spend your time well worth the time. And you could go hours and hours away and you still meet the same people, but here it's the atmosphere, it's the respect and the friendship, and these friendships have stood the test of time, and they always will, you know, and that's what does it for me. So.
Well, that's wonderful. Is there anything else that you'd like to shout out to the folks?
Keep watching SupermanHomepage.com, and please make sure to check out Elias Salkind Movie Producer site on Facebook. And that's about it.
Sounds great. Thanks very much, Kenny.
And keep watching for more good things from Clark Kent and Lois Lane.